What is going on, guys? Custom RC Mods here. Today I'm here with a mobile upload about the DJI Tello, which just got released. So, I'm going to be just giving a brief overview of the webpage and all the features and what I think about them. And so, yeah, hope you guys enjoy it. So first, I'm going to start off with the price. And this is a $99 drone. And I know, I was thinking, what is this? Because it's a DJI drone that's $99, and at first I thought this must have like no features at all, because $99 really isn't going to cut you much in the world of hobby grade and more expensive video drones. So basically, I'm really interested to see what all this is, because they actually did pack a lot of stuff into this. So yeah, so the Tello is basically their slogan that they chose is "Feel the Fun," and I can see why, because obviously this isn't going to be a professional video platform or something that you're going to want to use as a video platform mainly, because this is just really not going to cut it, honestly, if you're looking at making really high quality stabilized video. However, it is a great platform for if you're interested in drones and you don't know which path to choose. This is a great company that is releasing this drone, and they know a lot about their products. So if you're looking to get into expensive drones one day, you can definitely look into this as a starter drone. So yeah. So this is obviously going to be a lot of fun to fly, more as a sport drone as well, and there's a lot of cool things that it can do. It's just really not going to be targeted at professional kind of video thing like that, like you're used to with DJI. So yeah, so new to drones, no problem. That's their next line. And they've packed this thing with a bunch of really cool specs. The Tello app, for one, is your flight control app, which is, of course, a great app, I believe, as always. I mean, DJI really usually nails it. So, yeah, then flight tech, and this is really what's going to make them stand apart from, like, the Hubsan X4 and the Parrot Mini drones, is that DJI makes rock-solid drones, no matter what size they are, and if you've seen their latest few drones, you know what I'm talking about, and other drones tend to drift. These are I'm really excited for where DJI is taking their drones. So, the controller, I've heard that there's a controller coming out. I've heard that it has Bluetooth as well, and I've never heard that DJI using Bluetooth. So it's going to be really interesting to see what they do with that. Interesting if there's going to be range improvements or anything like that. But so that's going to have to be something I stay tuned about. Then there's a VR headset compatibility, and this is a really new, interesting category of drones that is going to be really cool to get into. But I think that's going to really help the new generation of drone flyers with getting into drones, is coming from augmented reality and things like that. So, yeah, seeing the world from the sky, their next line is all about basically using this as a gateway to one of your expensive video drones. And so, astonishingly, this has a 13-minute flight time, which is almost double, maybe even triple the flight time of normal drones of this size, which is amazing. And then there's 100-meter transmission distance. That's plenty. It's going to be a little speck by the time you get 100 meters away with Wi-Fi. Then there's HD transmission, and DJI's really stepped up with this. Having HD transmission, especially in 720p, that is live to your phone. You don't see that in a lot of drones these days unless they're really expensive and somewhat high quality, and DJI has really put this in a package with a bunch of other features for a really good price. So yeah, moving right along, there's a lot of stunts that this drone can do, and this is again targeted more for the beginner, and the beginners are going to probably want to come into this to have a little bit of fun as well. I mean, don't we all? So they got throw and go, which is really nice feature, 8D flips and bounce mode as well. And then pictures and video. And so, of course, the Tello isn't stabilized, but taking still photos will not really be too much of an issue if the day is calm. So I'm assuming that there will be a really, really good photo coming out of this. Video, you're going to have to keep it really smooth, as of course there's no mechanical stabilization. However, there is there is some image stabilization electronically, of course, and then they have all these really cool easy shots, which are basically like quick shots that you see on the higher end drones that will be really, really cool for getting those type of shots. So of course you got the Intel processor. This is a project that DJI did with Intel to bring you guys this drone, and a really nice camera as well. So here is basically everything about Tello's safety features, and they got some prop guards that you can put on, a really nice processor, lightweight drone, protected propellers, and then they also have this collision detection feature as well. So if you're interested in that, you can pause the video right here and look a little bit more on that. And so they have a lot of cool stuff, which is one of them is auto takeoff and landing, and that is awesome. You don't see that a lot in these days with the drones of this category, because usually they just drop out of the sky, things like that. That's also talking about dropping out of the sky. Fail-safe protection is a big thing as well. You don't really see that. A lot of times drones just fly away or again just drop out of the sky. A vision positioning system. You see that in a lot like the Mavic and the Spark and the Phantoms, of course, but to have it on a drone this tiny, that's probably going to be a really big pro for this. So DJI has also made their new Tello drone to have the ability to be programmed, and this is really good to be used as an educational tool, while it also can be used as something to fly for fun. So there's a bunch of introduction to programming kind of things, and this kind of reminds me of the Sphero ball thing from Orbotics, where it was really fun, but also had a really cool gateway to programming. So hopefully DJI takes a similar route. And that was a really successful product from Sphero. So yeah, so that's pretty much everything on the DJI Tello. You can see here